Have you ever wanted to journey back to the dinosaurs or take a sneak peek into the future? Just imagine, 1 minute you're here in the present and the next, you're stepping foot on the untouched soil of a prehistoric jungle or gazing upon the technological marvels of the 22nd century. This is the captivating concept of time travel, a staple of science fiction and a fascinating theoretical possibility in the realm of physics. From the pages of H.G. Wells' The Time Machine to the screen of Back to the Future, time travel has ignited our imaginations and fueled countless stories. It has been theorized in scientific circles, with concepts such as wormholes and cosmic strings providing potential bridges across time. But what exactly is time travel? Simply put, it's the idea of moving between different points in time, just as we move between different points in space. However, the concept of time travel isn't just about the science. It also raises profound philosophical implications. It challenges our understanding of reality, causality, fate, and even free will. If we could travel back in time, could we change the course of history? And if we could glimpse the future, are our lives predestined, or can we alter the path ahead? In this video, we will embark on a journey to explore these intriguing theories and their implications. We'll delve into the science behind time travel, ponder the philosophical questions it presents, and consider the ethical ramifications of potentially meddling with time. So, are you ready to traverse the corridors of time? To question the nature of reality and our place within it? To confront the paradoxes and mysteries that time travel presents? Then buckle up as we delve into the fascinating world of time travel. Time travel is not just a product of wild imagination, but has roots in serious scientific theories. Dive into the universe of possibilities, and you'll find that the concept of time travel is deeply rooted in the theories of one of the greatest minds in history, Albert Einstein. His theory of relativity, proposed in the early 20th century, revolutionized our understanding of space and time. It suggests that time and space are interwoven into a single continuum known as space-time. And here's the real kicker. Space-time isn't rigid. It can be bent and twisted by massive objects, like stars and black holes. Imagine space-time as a trampoline. When a heavy object, like a bowling ball, is placed on it, the trampoline dips, creating a curve. This is what massive objects do to space-time. Now, if we roll a marble across the trampoline, it will follow the curve created by the bowling ball. This is similar to how planets move in response to the curve in space-time created by the sun. Now, let's apply this to time travel. If space-time can be bent, then it's theoretically possible to bend it so much that it folds back on itself, creating a shortcut through time and space. This shortcut is known as a wormhole. Travel through a wormhole, and voila! You could potentially hop from one point in time to another. But there's a catch. To create a wormhole, you need something called exotic matter with negative energy density. This is something we've yet to discover, and it remains purely theoretical. Apart from wormholes, there's another fascinating concept in the realm of time travel: time dilation. According to Einstein's theory, time ticks slower for an object moving at high speeds compared to an object at rest. This is known as time dilation. So, in theory, if you could travel close to the speed of light, you might experience time at a slower rate than someone who remains stationary. When you return from your high-speed journey, you'd find that more time has passed for the stationary person than for you, effectively making you a time traveler into the future. But again, there's a hitch. Traveling at or near the speed of light requires an enormous amount of energy, something currently beyond our technological capabilities. While these theories may seem far-fetched, they are the closest science has come to explaining how time travel might be possible. The idea of time travel brings with it a host of philosophical questions and paradoxes. One classic example is the grandfather paradox. Imagine, if you will, stepping into a time machine and journeying into the past. If you were to accidentally cause the death of your grandfather before he had any children, it would prevent your own birth. But if you were never born, who then traveled back and caused your grandfather's untimely demise? This paradox seems to violate our understanding of causality, the idea that causes always precede their effects. Causality is a fundamental principle in our comprehension of the universe. It's like a thread that weaves the tapestry of reality. We expect the sun to rise because Earth rotates. We expect to feel heat from a fire because combustion releases energy. But in the world of time travel, this thread might tangle or even snap, leaving us with a reality that's hard to comprehend. Another fascinating philosophical implication of time travel involves the concepts of fate and free will. If we could travel back in time and alter events, would we not be challenging the very idea of predestined fate? If you can change your past actions, then maybe, just maybe, your future isn't written in stone. Yet this power to reshape our past also raises questions about free will. If you were to go back in time and convince your younger self to make different decisions, wouldn't you be infringing upon your own free will? After all, you're dictating actions to a version of yourself who hasn't yet experienced the lessons and growth that led to your current knowledge and perspective. And what if, despite your efforts to change the past, everything happens just as it originally did? This idea, known as the Novikov self-consistency principle, proposes that any attempt to alter past events would only lead to the same outcome, suggesting a form of predestination and challenging our concept of free will. Time travel is a thrilling concept, a tantalizing possibility that sparks our imagination, but it also forces us to confront these complex philosophical questions. The grandfather paradox, the principles of causality, fate, and free will all become intertwined and muddled when we venture into the realm of time travel. Indeed, these philosophical dilemmas add another layer of complexity to the concept of time travel. The potential of time travel also raises important ethical considerations. Imagine for a moment you have the ability to travel back in time. With such power at your disposal, what would you do? Would you prevent a disaster from happening, or maybe alter the course of history? While these thoughts may seem exciting, they also bring forth a host of ethical dilemmas. The first of these dilemmas is the possibility of unintended negative effects. What if a seemingly benign action, like saving a life, inadvertently sets off a chain of events that leads to a catastrophe? This is often referred to as the butterfly effect, a concept that suggests even the smallest of actions can have significant consequences in the future. Another ethical consideration is the potential for misuse of such power. Time travel could be used for nefarious purposes, leading to manipulation of events and people for personal gain or worse. This brings us to the question: who gets to decide what changes to history are justifiable and which ones aren't? And who should have the power to travel through time? Then, there's the responsibility that comes with the ability to alter time. If we have the power to change the past or the future, we also bear the responsibility for the consequences of our actions. This responsibility could be overwhelming, considering we can't fully predict the outcomes of our interventions. Finally, let's not forget the potential for paradoxes. Time travel could result in situations where cause and effect become muddled. For example, what happens if you travel back in time and prevent your own birth? This is known as a paradox, and it's one of the most mind-boggling aspects of time travel. The ethical implications of time travel remind us that even if it were possible, it might not be advisable. Despite the challenges and dilemmas, the allure of time travel remains strong. Imagine, if you will, stepping into a machine, dialing a specific date and time, and being transported to witness the signing of the Declaration of Independence or the first step of man on the moon. The human fascination with the unknown, with history, and with the future fuels our interest in time travel. It's an embodiment of our innate curiosity, our desire for adventure and discovery. Yet, time travel is not just about the thrill of exploration. It's a test of human ingenuity and scientific progress. The theories we've discussed, such as wormholes and time machines, present significant scientific challenges. They demand a level of technological advancement and understanding of the universe that we have yet to achieve. The scientific hurdles alone make time travel a daunting prospect. But the allure of time travel is not just in overcoming these scientific obstacles. It's also in the philosophical and ethical challenges it presents. How would our sense of self and our understanding of reality change if we could visit our past or future selves? If we could alter past events, how would that affect our present and future? These questions challenge our understanding of causality, fate, and free will. They push us to reflect on our actions and their consequences, to consider the responsibility we hold over time and history. The ethical considerations of time travel are equally important. If we had the power to change the past, what would stop us from altering it to our advantage? What would be the consequences of such actions? These questions caution us against the potential dangers of meddling with time. They remind us of the need for careful reflection and responsibility in our quest for discovery. Time travel remains one of the most captivating concepts in science and popular culture. Throughout our journey today, we've taken a deep dive into the theoretical possibilities of time travel, traversing wormholes and exploring hypothetical time machines. We've navigated the labyrinth of paradoxes and pondered over the perplexing questions of causality, fate, and free will that time travel brings to the forefront. We've also delved into the philosophical implications of time travel, challenging our understanding of reality. Is time linear or circular? Are we prisoners of the past or architects of the future? These questions, while complex, push us to think beyond our conventional perceptions. Our conversation took us further into the ethical considerations of time travel. We've reflected upon the potential consequences of meddling with time. The allure of reshaping the past or foreseeing the future may be enticing, yet it emphasizes the need for careful reflection and responsibility. We've also acknowledged the allure and challenges of time travel, the promise of adventure, the thrill of discovery, the allure of the unknown. All make time travel fascinating. Yet the challenges it presents, from scientific hurdles to ethical dilemmas, demand a nuanced approach. As we wrap up, let's remember that time travel, despite its paradoxes and complexities, offers a unique perspective on our existence. It encourages us to question, to dream, and to explore. As we continue to explore the mysteries of the universe, time travel remains a tantalizing possibility, a testament to the limitless potential of human imagination. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed our video. Remember, if you liked our video, please hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell below. It really helps us out.